Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some flatbreads, which I promised I would do a long time ago, and I'm finally just getting around to it. But first, just thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video again, but more about them at the end. Let's get straight into it. If you like it, give it a like and subscribe and comment what you think about it and if you guys try this recipe. So what you're going to need: grab a large bowl, a large mixing bowl, and put it on a table or wherever you can to find some space. Then you're going to be needing to put in the ingredients, which will be 250 grams of plain flour, 250 grams of strong white flour, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now give that a bit of a mix. And once you've combined all the ingredients nicely, then you're going to add in 1 sachet or 1 tablespoon of yeast. Again, give that a little mix. And then you're going to be needing to add your water. So you're going to be needing to add about 325 milliliters of warm water. Make sure that it's not hot. If it's hot, it'll kill the yeast. And make sure it's not cold, otherwise it won't help the yeast to rise. So once you put in that water, give it a nice mix. If it's too wet, you can add in a bit of flour, and vice versa if it's a bit too dry. Once your dough has mixed and you've mixed it up into a nice kind of like round consistency, then put some flour, sprinkle it onto your table, and then put your dough on top of it. Then you're going to be kneading for about 10 minutes. Make sure it's really nice and silky on the outside by the time that you've finished, and then you're going to need to proof it. Even though these are flatbreads, they are so squishy and thick and delicious and fluffy and light. So that's why I need to proof it. And you're just going to put it back in your bowl, put a tea towel over it, and put it somewhere warm for about half an hour. If you don't have half an hour, seriously, 10 minutes will do because it is flatbread, but the longer you leave it, the better it will be. So after half an hour, you take it out and just want to mix it up or kind of separate it into little balls of however many flatbreads you need or you want, or even how big you want them to be. And then put some more flour on the table and put the little pieces on top of it, and then you're going to be rolling them out. Once you've rolled them into the kind of size that you want, then you're going to need to fry them. But when I say fry, I just mean you're going to be cooking them in a frying pan, but it needs to be a non-stick pan because you won't be using any oil whatsoever. You need to make sure that the heat is on and that the pan is hot before you put your flatbreads in. And then they just take a few minutes on each side unless it's really, really hot, and then it really won't take that long, so really be careful. And just turn it over when it looks like it's a nice golden brown on one side. Leave it on the other side, and then you're done. It is as easy as that. It's one of the simplest recipes I think I have ever made, and I know that all of you can definitely give it a go. This recipe makes about 10 small flatbreads or about 4 or 5 larger ones, so just play with the recipe and decide kind of, you know, what's right for you. This recipe I actually got from a Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall recipe, so I'll put the original one down below if you want to take a look at that. But yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you like it, and I hope that you give it a go and let me know what you think if you do. And I just want to give this time to say thank you once again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you don't know who they are, they're an all-in-one platform where you can create a wonderful website using some of their award-winning templates. It's amazing because you've got nothing to install or patch ever. They've got a wonderful team sitting behind Squarespace who do all of that for you, which is great. And of course, if you want 10% off your first purchase and a free trial, just head to www.squarespace.com/sustainablyvegan and claim it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy these shorter videos, and yeah, I will see you hopefully very soon when I can get my act together and make more videos. Have a wonderful day. I will see you very soon. Bye.